Okay, day 29. This is a pivotal day, and one of the things that I actually believe is that the pre-meet sometimes is the most important day, not because it's important in a factor of preparation for actually developing your strength and developing your volume, but it's actually important for developing a similarity to throwing to competing. Okay, so we've got to create something that's going to make you confident, make you comfortable. And one of the things that I like to say is when you're getting into that pre-meet, before you come into training, you should have these things established. So we provide a checklist for our throwers, and that's going to be, what are your warm-ups going to be? How much mobility work are you going to do? What's the time frame of mobility, and what are those exercises? 3 to 4 exercises over how long of a time period? Caffeine, are you going to be taking caffeine or not? If you are, 30 minutes before start time, and that's when you will take your first throw. 30 minutes beforehand, get that caffeine. Dynamic warm-up, are you going to be doing skips, jogs, or not? That's okay if you don't want to. Jump and rope, whatever it is that you're going to do. Dynamic warm-up, 5 to 10 minutes. Establish what you're going to be doing ahead of time. So I actually recommend doing all of this before you even leave the house, before you even leave the gym, whatever it is that you're doing, wherever you're at, your dorm room, whatever. Prepare ahead of time, maybe even the night before, today. You can establish this stuff. Then with your throws, how many throws are you going to be taking in the pre-meet? How many throws are you going to be taking in the actual meet? So in the actual meet, let's say, all right, how many throws are we going to take? We'll take 1 stand, 2 fulls, and go. Okay, 1 stand, 2 fulls. That's usually what I recommend, because when you get to the elite level, you only have 2 to 4 warm-ups. World championships, you get 2 warm-ups, that's it. The Olympics, 2 warm-ups, that's it. So try to establish that ahead of time. How much mobility work, how much are you going to take caffeine, how long of a dynamic warm-up do you need, and what type of throws are you going to be taking for warm-up. Now on top of this, because it's a pre-meet day, establish, it's pre-meet, I'm going to take 2 standing throws pre-meet, I'm going to take 2 non-reverses, and I'm going to take 7 to 10 fulls, and all I'm going to work on is trying to feel the transition from the middle to the reverse on the toe board. That's all I'm going to focus on. Take those 10 throws, you figure it out, and you hit it. So the big key factor here is establishing those competitive rituals, okay? And so what does that entail? I like to relate this to religious stuff, right? I was a religious studies major, and I like to relate all this preparation to religion. So we're going to sit there and go, we're going to have icons. What's your icons? Gear. I want to wear my Team USA gear. I want to wear my Team USA jacket. I feel tough when I'm in this. I feel good. I feel confident. I got my lucky shirt underneath. I got my necklace on. Those are icons. That's gear. You've got to have that established ahead of time. I want to wear these socks. I want to wear these shoes. If it rains, I want to have these shoes in my bag. I want to have all that stuff laid out. My gear is my icons. My ritual. What's the process of putting my clothing on? What's the process of, do I put my shirt on before my shorts, or my shorts on before my shirt? Lay that all out ahead of time. I want to put on my socks this way. Right sock first, left sock second, then I'm going to put on my shoes. Okay, lay all that stuff out. Now that's the ritual. You've got the ritual behind it. Then the ritual takes us back to the warm-ups. First, I'm going to do some mobility work. Then I'm going to take my caffeine. Then I'm going to have some dynamic warm-ups. Then I'm going to go into my throws. That's a ritual. You've got to establish that ahead of time so that you're confident, you're comfortable. Then what's that mantra? That mantra is up to you. You've got to determine what that means ahead of time, and you've got to determine that so that when you're warming up, you say that to yourself. For me, I'm Dane Miller, I'm a beast. I'm going to drop a bomb today. I'm Dane Miller, I'm a beast. I'm going to drop a bomb. And you repeat it over and over and over and over again. And you say it so much that you embrace that saying, and you know you're going to execute as well as you possibly can because you prepared really well for the last 29 to 30 days. And you're going to go out tomorrow and you're going to hit a huge bomb.